What should I play?
What should you play? What about your latest single? Is that special for your online listeners? Or
It's funny. I'd rather people hear that single recorded. Like I said, for me, what's special about that song is the collaboration of all these great artists.
Yeah, with mainly artists in South Florida, or
South Florida guys. Mike Garuli from Heavy Pets and Tanned, Chris Cope from Article Sound System, Ron Eisner from the Resolvers. And you're shaking your head like I'm sure you know some of these names. Yeah, Michael McDermott, he plays with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Two of my best friends, Ari and Taylor, they sang with me. So for me, that track is about the collaboration, and I'm just like, I've got a lot of other songs I'd rather play you acoustically.
Sure. Okay.
Off the heels of what I was just discussing with mental health and how important it is, and I feel great for many years, luckily. But I'm going to play this song because I like to speak about it, because I think there's people at home that maybe aren't speaking about it. So I think the conversation's super important. So this is called Face the Wind. Afraid to take a walk along a dark night in the rain. You're afraid to fall in love again, afraid to face the wind. You're afraid to walk with confidence, afraid to play the game. Afraid to fall asleep without a compass or a pen. You're afraid to jump into the sky before you count to 10. Afraid to look into the eye of consciousness within. You're afraid of what you might become, a sacrificial lamb. A man who stands before the light and still can't understand what it is to win. Before you begin, and some people can't face the wind. Sad because you lost someone, or happy to be free, to find out what a day is worth when you're where you ought to be. And the complicated sentiments have all gone out to sea. In time we all will be as one, in time, but shadows fall like rain into the arms of flame. It's time to shed this skin and face the wind. We whisper conversations of the peace we try to keep. We wake up with our voices torn from screaming in our sleep. Now the water's not that cold when the river's not that deep. And round the story goes, and round again. The song, it pulls you in. An old familiar friend reminds you where you've been, to face the wind.
Blake Ian, live in the WLRN studio. Blake, that was great. How can we find that song?
Spotify, Apple, whatever, wherever you listen, YouTube. It's called Face the Wind. It's under Blake Ian, BLAKEIAN. And that's pretty much me everywhere. At Blake Ian, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Just at Blake Ian.
Well, thank you so much for coming by,
Thank
Blake.
you, Michael, man. It's a pleasure.
This is Folk and Acoustic Music. My name is Michael Stock. We'll be back with another hour. Going to start it with new music from Laurie Lewis. This is 91.3 WLRN and HD1 Miami-Fort Lauderdale, 91.5 WKWM and HD1 Marathon Key West,